Welcome, everyone. It's David here from Nico. I'm joined with Alan, Head of Enterprise Node Operations at Metapool, and then JJ with NTT Telecom?
NTT Data.
NTT Data.
NTT Data.
And we're going to be talking about their onboarding into the NEAR ecosystem as enterprise node operators and a lot more. So on that note, I'll hand it over to Alan and then we'll go over to JJ. What's up, Alan?
Well, first of all, thank you for all the people that is looking at us on this video. We are Redacted. It is really exciting, all the announcement that we are seeing, because it is coming from the top. That is the news announcement on products, infrastructure, and a startup that are being launched on NEAR. But we are also here in the infrastructure level, like in the bottom of this technological stack. We are also making an announcement that is the incorporation of new enterprises to the NEAR ecosystem. And now we are with JJ, our friend Juan Jose, that is representing NTT Data, and they are becoming part of the validators that offering. So excited about that.
And Mr. JJ, you are the head of digital operations, or what's the formal role here, exploring into the crypto space?
I'm a director of the Web3 practices in NTT Data in all South America, Central America now, Brazil, Spain, Portugal, France, and Benelux countries. And we are very excited to announce formally we are operator of the NEAR validator node, and for us it's amazing because it's a lot of work to try to convince all hierarchies in NTT Data. We are a big consultancy information technology company, and we are our most important client is banks in all our region. We are in 50 countries. We are a lot of 100,000 people around the world. And it's amazing. We are in a very interesting moment to explore these type of things, and not only put our skills in maintain a validator node, but use that for explore a lot of things, explore all the NEAR ecosystem. For us, the Gen AI and artificial intelligence things with Web3, it's amazing. And decentralized finance for our clients, it's very important. And we use that scenario to explore a lot of things with our clients. And we are very amazed for this.
That's great to hear. And I'd love to just maybe get your perspective on sentiment in South America and in all of the countries that you serve. Your customers, what are their thoughts on crypto? Are they still pretty reluctant, or are you starting to see some interest and demand from your customer base?
Yes, I think in the peer-to-peer, the person is very increased the use of crypto. But for me, crypto is a big creature, and a very big different character is blockchain use cases. And not only blockchain use cases is crypto native, but it's very, very interesting to try to explore, for example, self-sovereign identity. For me, it's amazing, and put all our knowledge of self-sovereign identity, putting, for example, in NEAR ecosystem, or using decentralized identifier methods implemented in NEAR is very interesting. Traceability projects around the products, and for all the regulation in Europe, all the products goes to Europe in 2 more years needs that traceability, and it's a lot of verified credential, for example, self-sovereign identity for product is very interesting. Awesome. And in crypto, yes, I think it's the new way to see value and money, and we need to explore about that. Yes.
Awesome. Yes. And in terms of moving into the NEAR ecosystem formally with support from Metapool, I'd love to hear both Alan, and your experiences of what was that like? Were there some pretty big challenges involved, or was it a pretty seamless transition in onboardings?
Yeah, for me, all the help we receive from Metapool, it's amazing. And the best challenge is convince all the organization or the entity data organization to put this type of things in function, because a lot of people inside entity data doesn't understand this type of things. But for me, this is the most important part and the best challenge for this. And we convince all the legal guys and the financial guys, and it's incredible. We are in the very interesting moment to put these type of things in the company, explore these type of things, and put our clients to play with our clients to explore proof of concepts around of these new technologies. For me, Web3 changed a lot of things, not only money, a lot of things like sense of identity, traceability, compliances for a lot of industries, and put more transparency and frictionless in a lot of processes.
Okay.
And it's very, very, very interesting.
That's really, really cool to hear. These are all things that I've been feeling for many years, but to hear that from yourself, from someone that's very high up in the corporate setting, is
Yes.
that's, I think, it's exciting for all of us that are into crypto for whatever our goals are. Alan, in terms of the selection process, when Metapool is identifying the enterprise partners, what is that like? What are some of the main things that you're looking at when you're picking partners like NTT Data?
Yeah, I think that at first moment, you have like to curate the list of people that is participating, because once that you got practice on this, like when we started the program, it was like totally new, so it was talked with a lot of people, to also trying to find the best people that were interested to participate on the enterprise operations, because even in the enterprise level, we have like this variety of companies, and each one have like a different point of view of how things or what they want to on Web3. For example, NTT Data is a big company, so they are providing services on multiple countries. And when you have like the first talks, it's like, is this something for you, or is this something that is not for you? Is it something that you are capable to operate, or it's not in your hands? And probably, even if we touch so much, probably it will not go to any point. So that's like that thing on that. For us, really easy when the people apply it, like once that we pass like the first month having the program, we saw like first the people that was capable to handle the problem, people that was not capable to do that, and later we start this conversation of is now this is something that we are going to do. This program we are going to do. Now, well, as mentioned by JJ, we have like all of this stuff around of making possible with legals, with all the teams involved, with the founders of our team, with the NEAR Foundation, have a clear understanding of what we are doing, and we are all interested in that. So find the people is like the first thing that we need to do. But the other one is like building the links, the legals, and all the program participation guidelines, like specifically for entity data and for others, has been like more time consuming, more than finding the people. That's like what we are living on Web3, and I want like to focus on this because companies like Entity Data having a team of people that is making research and development over Web3. This I can understand this, like they are looking for support this technology, and probably this is something that the JJ have to confirm on his side. They trust on this technology. They are looking to improve the quality of technology through Web3. And it's really interesting that they built the effort right now on that NEAR Protocol ecosystem to make this possible. So that's my understanding of this.
And is NEAR the first blockchain that you guys are kind of formally building on, or are there other chains that you're interested in and setting infrastructure up on?
No, we are in the core. We are very agnostic around
Yes.
the technology, but NEAR is the first blockchain we are put our hands in, and we are a NEAR validator node.
Yes.
And for me, it's very interesting. But we use a lot of other blockchains.
Got it.
Because for me, the future is a multi-chain.
Of course.
And it's important to try to understand all other blockchains.
Yes.
We use a lot of Ethereum virtual machine compatible blockchain, but for me, Rust and Substrate blockchains is very interesting, because for me, the future of blockchain or the future of smart contract is WebAssembly, Rust, and Substrate things. And
Very much
it's
agree.
important to put a lot of skills and a lot of people around these technologies.
Right.
For me, NEAR it's a corporate grade blockchain, and it's important to explore a lot of things and put NTT DATA, put a validator node, endorse that
Yes.
type of things. And for our clients, it's important because we recommend, depend of a user's case, but we recommend what is the best technology. No? And for me, the future is public blockchains, not private blockchains.
And if I was going to try to put myself in the shoes of someone like yourself, JJ, I would think there's a lot of balancing between risk, between value, making money on the things that you're doing, providing node infrastructure, but also planning for the future and experimenting and being here now so that as things grow, you're positioned as a corporation to really reap the big rewards. Would you say those are some of the main components that you're sort of really challengingly navigating day to day, or are there more unknown factors that I didn't even mention?
Yeah, for me, the most important part is to not only make money, it's generate value for the companies. Is try to understand what is the pain points of the company, or what is because a lot of companies is not thinking in an ecosystem. It's like a company from the 20th century, and it's very centralized. If you put some tools in a very centralized company and that tools is distributed, non-centralized, it's so difficult to put that. But I think that is changed. It's changed a lot in the last 2 or 3 years. The company now understand it's more important to build ecosystems, to transfer value in a very efficient way and generate value in a very efficient way.
Yeah.
And we put all our effort in that type of things, no? Or try to rebuild new processes, or try to transform the core business to other core business to generate value in a more efficient and transparent way.
Right. Awesome. JJ, Allen, is there anything that we haven't hit on yet with this partnership, with the just onboarding in general? Or are we, did we cover most of it?
Well, if you part of this participation in this developers program implies from NTT DATA to support the nearest ecosystem. I don't know if you want to take that point, JJ, talk a bit about that.
Yeah, for me, it is the very beginning. We are in the tipping point of the iceberg, because it's the first step. For us, it's very important to try to understand in the NEAR ecosystem, we have a lot of startups, a lot of blockchain projects, and try to understand what is for these use cases, it's more easy to use this type of protocol of this type of startups. It's very interesting for us, because we are the best friends of our clients, and we try to understand all of the ecosystem in NEAR, for example, generate a pipeline for our clients for that startups. Right. And if we put some proof of concept with NTT, one startup in the NEAR ecosystem, and one of our clients, for me is the best. and we
that's
try
awesome.
to understand that type of collaboration and generate synergies around that. Yes.
That's huge. Super exciting. Alan, anything from your end?
No, I think that we are like right now showing what is happening inside of the entrepreneurial program. There has been like surely with this content there will be a good idea of what is the opportunity that can be found inside of the NEAR ecosystem. And with that, the people can look for the support of the partnership that we have on NEAR. I mean, the 2025 seems exciting, an exciting opportunity with all that is being announced right now Redacted. All the partners are joining the NEAR Protocols ecosystem, and also a good opportunity for all the builders to become part of it. So,
Yes.
it is at least for me, it's really excitement. I hope that it's also for you too.
Yes.
But let's see
Yeah.
how this 2025 evolves.
Awesome.
Yeah, and for me, it's very interesting to collaborate with other companies in the Enterprise Node Operators program because it's so easy to understand that ecosystem and collaborate, for example, with Deutsche Telekom and other companies and try to explore together some synergies. And it's very
That's
interesting.
very
Yes.
exciting.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. JJ, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a fantastic Redacted conference. We're reaching the tail end of the NEAR conference, but DevCon starts up right on the back of this one. So
Yeah.
you're
I
gonna
have
be there. There you go. A couple more days in Thailand. It's always nice.
Yeah.
Alan, thank you so much for joining us. We'll
Thank you very
sign
much,
off here.
David.
Cheers, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Perfect.